What's up guys, my name is Chris, or TaintedCatalyst, and today I'm bringing you a Taric gameplay, and I said I was going to be doing it in this format where it's going to be chopped up into the sections of stuff that happens. So that is what I'm going to do. I'm just going to kind of talk about the interesting parts of the game. As you can see, I'm playing Taric, Dave's playing Jurassic Cho'Gath in the jungle, the rest of the team, I don't know about supporting a Graves, I have no idea who he is. So, this is after Graves has already got a nice little double kill down bottom, just after I recalled, and then we're like, you know what, we can probably get a kill here because Dave's coming around as Cho'Gath. And then Nami decides, hey, I'm going to try and stay around and do my ultimate here. Which was the wrong thing to do because I'm able to get my stun off on it. And we pick up a kill. And then a wild Kha'Zix appears. No idea where he came from or why he spent so long in the little brush there instead of coming out to save his team. But hey, whatever, you know. So I step on a Caitlyn trap. That's going to be a theme of this episode is these Caitlyn traps. I see the second one, so I'm like, I'm just going to clear that as well. And then I'm looking for any more, just try and get rid of them just in case Dave needs to come gank again. So my New Year's resolution this year, quickly get this out of the way, is that I want to upload more gameplay. I know I've kind of been lacking. I said I was going to do more over the Christmas holiday and I didn't really do any. So that was unfortunate. Zilean decides, hey, I'm going to go in, see if I can do anything. And he doesn't get killed, he does his little ultimate thing. But Kha'Zix sticks around too long. Kha'Zix does manage to pick up a kill. And even Zilean managed to pick up a kill actually, I think, as well. But then we get the Kha'Zix. And yeah, that basically the Katarina is going to be a huge part of this game. And I'm going to try my hardest to keep her safe. That's the general thing. Her and Graves are my focus for safety. Now I'm going down bottom. Graves is kind of close to me and I'm like, you know what, I can get a bit of damage. I get hit by the Nami bubble, but she for some reason stays under the tower, even moves closer to me, so I'm able to stun her. She takes a couple of tower hits and then I go man mode and just blow her up. And so I don't know how that happened, but it was awesome and I loved it. And then I step on a Caitlyn trap. So we're down bottom again, Katarina's coming up. I dodged the Nami bubble this time, not going anywhere near that thing. Because that thing's kind of annoying when it pops you up in the air. And I'm like, you know what, I'm going to tank this tower. However, because I'm tanking tower, I feel like I'm owed a kill. So I end up accidentally taking a kill. I didn't mean to do that, I was supposed to with the Katarina or the Graves. Obviously, either one doesn't really matter. And then there's no Katarina traps, unfortunately, for me to step on here. So we know that they're down bottom, we've been scouting them a little bit, and we see them, they're heading towards down bottom, and we're like, you know what, we can get a little bit of a team fight going on here. I stun the Caitlyn, Graves manages to do a bunch of damage, and then Nami hits us up with the ultimate. So I'm like, you know what, Nami's used her ultimate, I used mine at the same time, but mine sticks around for a bit. I'm able to go, start helping this team. Katarina jumps in, gets one kill, and then gets a nice double kill. And it goes perfectly. And then I step on a Caitlyn trap. So, this is kind of like a little Mexican standoff. You know, with poking, and looking back, this was a bad idea because they have a much stronger poke team with Jace and Caitlyn. And then Kha'Zix decides to just jump right in there, and I'm like, you know what, I'm just going to focus, I'm going to try and save Katarina and try and save Graves. We do manage to take down Nami straight off the bat, and I almost get Jace killed with my exhaust, and then the Caitlyn ultimate goes on to what's-her-face Katarina, but I managed to intercept it. And then the heal comes up just before I managed to heal it just before the bomb goes off, which I think would have killed him. Not positive, but definitely would have pushed her out of the fight more than it did. And then Graves is getting killed by Caitlyn. Caitlyn's doing a pretty good job kiting because she's got that range, and now she's been sped up, so she's attacking this Graves. And I'm like, come on, heal, get the heal off. Just manages to survive, and then the Katarina jumps on her and just melts her. So I managed to keep both of them alive, just barely. I think they both would have died if I hadn't got those heals off. And then Katarina's able to clean up, so we do a really good job just there. I'm looking around for a Caitlyn trap, and there's none, unfortunately, for me to step on. So heading up top, I know they're all up there, and I see them just very briefly, and so I'm able to get out of there just before Kha'Zix can jump on me and slow me. And I really want help. I'm like, help, help, help. And Katarina gets exhausted, gets knocked up by the Nami thing. I jump in the way of the ultimate. That would have been her death right here. I managed to speed her up, and then I exhaust the Kha'Zix. I step in the brush so she can see him, exhaust him, and then unfortunately Caitlyn had vision of the Katarina in the bush, and so she's able to kill her. But the rest of the team was able to do stuff because Caitlyn just kind of tunnel visioned on Katarina, who was able to get the kill out of it, so it was worth it overall. She was going to die regardless, and I managed to get a nice exhaust off and stepping into the brush. So I feel like as a support I was doing a really good job in this game, keeping my carries alive. So we managed to pick up the Caitlyn, and then shortly after we do pick up the Zilean. I don't put it in though because it's in a while and it's kind of a silly little kill. But the final team fight is coming up. I'm like just getting everything warded for this last team fight, and I see one of Kha'Zix's little bubbles come out. And I'm hoping right there, the reason I stunned the blue buff was because I know it does a little bit of damage. I was hoping that Kha'Zix would miss smite as my stun went off. And I may have accidentally, not accidentally, but like may have picked it up. Managed to get the little thing onto Zilean. Katarina's trying to just melt him down. And unfortunately, he just gets away. His ultimate is on, so I don't bother going back trying to pick up that kill because it's just going to give him more health in the end. And right here, you'll see Nami just was about to do her ultimate, which may have knocked up Katarina and resulted in Katarina's death. but I managed to get the stun off. I do die because of it, but I felt like I kept that Katarina alive, and then the rest of my team is able to just come in and just completely clean up. Katarina comes back in, melts the Nami, jumps on the Jace, melts the Jace, and then she's able to jump right into the Katarina and melt the Katarina as well. The Zillion is going to escape with just a slight bit of HP, and then the surrender is about to come up. So thank you very much for watching. If you enjoyed this style instead of the other one where I'm, you know, breaking it up into just the interesting parts, let me know. Otherwise, look at the last gameplay. There'll be an annotation on a second in the screen where you can click, see the last video, watch that, tell me if you prefer that or this, or even just the original ones I used to do. Thank you very much for watching. Be sure to rate, comment, subscribe, and I'll see you next time. Goodbye.